cannot wait to show you guys how I achieve this very creepy look. First, I take primer. I use the Arbonne primer. Now I'm going to go in with Too Faced Born This Way foundation and apply that all over my face. Next, I'm going to go in with the Inglot eye base and I'm going to put it above my eye and also below my eye. I'm going to go ahead and start with this black shadow and a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to just get started and head right into the eye with that. I'm going to try to achieve that, big black circle around your eye, but in a more feminine makeup look. So it is important to go into the inner corner of the eye with the black because it's going to give that hollow look that you want to try to achieve with a skeleton. Basically, you're just trying to contour around the face where you normally would if you're hollowed out, like if that makes any sense. So I just took that blending brush real quick and I wanted to make sure this was really feathered out and more of a makeup look instead of a painted, harsh look. I just keep taking that shadow further and further around the eye, and then I'm going to bring it down my nose because I want to give that contoured look down my nose as well. Then taking this neutral skin colored shade, I wanted to blend out that black even more, so I take that on another fluffy brush and I just go around the area where that black stopped. I wanted to make this affordable, so I got this makeup from my local Halloween shop, and I was really upset that it was in a clown package, so that was my face for that. But I just wanted to get just these paints that, you can throw away, they're inexpensive, and you can create a pretty good look with them. So I ended up with the red, blue, black, and white colors because I felt like they were versatile. I'm starting in with the black on my eyebrows in the paint, and then I went over it with that glittery shadow, which wasn't that glittery and not that important, so you can just set it with a black shadow. And here I am just going over my waterline with any black eyeliner. Next, taking a more gray or slate color, I'm going to try and create some more shadows around my face where I kind of want it to look sunken in. So right now I'm trying around my eyebrows and I'm going to eventually pull that down the nose. Using two different dark colors can give it a little bit more dimension. I then got these crayons for face paint from the Halloween store as well. And I'm going to I'm going to start with the black, but it, you know, the, you get what you pay for. So they're not that expensive, but I make them work. And I think you can too with just things that you have in your makeup collection. So right now I'm just trying to make the lines around the nose that you would want to make it where it would be really black. And I'm just trying to outline that area and then I'll go in with some more of that black paint from that the clown paint that I had bought, and I'm just going to go over top of these lines and the area that I outlined. Here I'm trying to set it with some black shadow to make it a little darker. I again want the lines to be more feathered out, so I take some more black shadow and I just go around the nostril area, and I want to make that a little bit more blended. And then it wasn't dark enough, so I just keep putting paint on top of this. I'm sure you could use a gel eyeliner as well. I then take the black paint again from that small little palette I showed, and I am just taking any old pencil brush and I am bringing it down to kind of create a contour. We're going to take it right above, right where the top of your contour would be, because we want to then blend it down from that black line. So you're just going to outline the black area that you want to achieve. And now I'm taking this silver cream makeup that I got. I wish it was way more pigmented than it actually is. So honestly, you don't really need this step, but it had sort of like a highlight to it, or like a silver effect. So when you moved certain ways, you could see it. So, I mean, if you want to add some more dimension to the skin, you can get it, but it's not necessary. I then take a black eyeshadow again. I don't know why this is a different black eyeshadow, but it was what I had. And I start blending out that black line that we had formed. I wouldn't completely remove the line because I feel like it gives that sharp skull kind of look. So I just started it with the black on right underneath it and then blended it out towards the bottom of the face. I didn't think my eyes looked deep enough, so I'm going to go in a little bit more on the inner corner and create that. I mean, I can't think of another word besides hollow, but really that's what we're trying to achieve. And I go above the eyebrows because I think that's important too, to create a more like bothersome look. You know, when you just look scary and you have your eyebrows furrowed, that's what I'm trying to create. Now going in with the white from that palette, I want to create more of a contrast right where that line is for the contour. So I put the white right above that line. Then I try and blend some black right on the temples to create that sunken in look. If you feel like you've gone too heavy with something, just take that brush from the silver and try and blend it out. Now I'm using these crayons that I used to do the nose. I'm going to use the white one and I'm going to start with the teeth. At this point, these crayons weren't doing very well, obviously. They're not showing up very white. So I was just trying to put white everywhere I could think of where I wanted the mouth to be. This really isn't that important to outline with the white because we're going to go back in with the black and really outline what we want the teeth to look like. So I really just wanted to put white in the areas of where I was going to put the mouth and start defining it. I switched over to this Colourpop eyeliner in Exit, which is an amazing eyeliner and very, very cheap and affordable. And I'm going to start with the white teeth with that because it shows up so much better. When I finally got the white as pigmented as I wanted, I go in with this black crayon again and I'm going to start defining my teeth. I want my teeth to be wider at the bottom towards the opening of the mouth and thinner at the top to create that skeleton look. Then going in with a black shadow right in the middle of each tooth, it's really going to give it more dimension and it's going to look a lot better with the shadow. Make sure you cover your lips with either the shadow or the liner to make sure there's no gaps and no pink showing. Then I'm going to take the white again and I'm going to make the areas whiter that I need them to be. 'Cause some of the white kind of came off with the shadows, and I'm also raising my teeth a little because I feel like it's necessary to make the teeth a little longer than I had made them before. I'm then taking an eye pencil and I am creating some crack marks on my face, and I definitely would use either a gel liner with a precise brush or a more sharpened pencil for this. Mine was not nearly sharpened enough. You're going to add these just where you think that they should go. This isn't a necessary step, but I felt like it gave the look a little bit more, like a little something extra. Next, I'm going to take more black shadow and that fluffy brush again, and I'm going to go around the hairline at the top and just keep adding it to create more of a contoured look up by the forehead. Bring that black underneath the chin. I feel like that adds more of a contrast when you're looking at the skull on the side or head on. Just make sure that's very blended. Next, I add some mascara and then I go ahead and add lashes as well. I want it to look a little more realistic than just stopping at my face, so I'm trying to take that silver color down on my neck, and I'm now going to draw some more contour lines around the bones of my neck. And one more time, I go in with the same eye brush and black shadow, and I blend out those lines and create a more sunken in effect. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial as much as I enjoyed making it. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments down below. I would love to hear from you. Happy Halloween!